Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the they will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly, go, go!
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's Beck. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
How about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust in.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Well, we knew this offense came into this one wanting to establish the run on their first 3 plays of the game in their own end. Run, 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 but they don't pick up the first down. Now it'll be interesting to see if they continue running the football there next time out.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's King. Finds his big tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
They'll throw it on first down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Handoff to the single running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Yellow Jackets will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it.
Oh, picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. To throw, it's King. Got his man quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
He'll try to do it himself. Got enough space. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They think there's room to run to the right here. The Horned Frogs pick up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Back to pass, it's Kane. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense. Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense set on first down. On the run, it's Alexander. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Looking left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. He's off to the races. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires into the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Hard running there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll try the run. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Dropping back, it's Howard. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Getting some heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense...
And he intercepts it. Taking it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Pavia. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Commodores will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off-play action on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Howard. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Using his legs to buy some time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win. But you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game-changing play.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Fair catch, called for and made. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Gets it out fast. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or
he's going for a big play downfield. He makes a grab, and he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Keeps the legs moving. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Commodores want to move quickly. From that spot on the field, you had to expect them to go for it, and it worked out.
Why then?
Touchdown, Vandy. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, then something can start to build.
Looking for a man, it's Howard. And the play will stand after the he wants to take the top off. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And then intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
He's going to run it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Judkins. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
It's complete to the left. And tackled there by the defense.
And they try to pass forward, and they complete the pass, and you just need a little second effort, something to break a tackle and maybe get into the end zone, but they weren't able to get it.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around. Oh, he dropped it! Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air, it's Howard. Feeling some heat. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to pass on second down. He's going to let it go. Pulls it in on the left. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. On second down, looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's looking to pass. Steps away to find some room. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways. They haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play that's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Precision blocking up front.